Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Our today's question on arrays topic is merge without extra space. The question states that given two sorted arrays, array 1 of size n and array 2 of size m, each array is sorted in non-decreasing order. By non-decreasing order, we mean that in ascending order. Merge the two arrays into one sorted array in non-decreasing order without using any extra space. So we have been given with two arrays of size n and m respectively, and we need to manipulate these two arrays such that when we merge these two arrays, entire array must be sorted. So let's have a look at the examples. In example 1, the size of array 1 is 4 and the size of array 2 is 5. The contents of array 1 are 1357 and the contents of array 2 are 02689. So if we merge these two arrays, then we must get a totally sorted arrays as 0123 56789, and the contents of the individual array after merging must be 0123 and 56789. So now let's have a look at the approach to solve this particular problem. Basically, there are two approaches to solve this particular problem, but I am considering the easier approach. If you want me to explain the second approach, then do let me know in the comment section and I'll make a separate video based on that approach. For time being, let's stick to the approach 1 and consider the same example given in the question where the values of n and m are 4 and 5 respectively. That is, the size of array A1 is 4 and the size of array A2 is 5. And the contents of A1 are 1357 and similarly the contents of A2 are 02689. The right side of the screen shows the algorithm for merge function where we declare two variables called I and j, and we point I to the end of array A1 and point j to the beginning of array A2. Then we insert a while loop for the condition I is greater than or equal to 0 and j is less than m. That is, till I reaches the beginning of the array A1 and j reaches the end of array A2. And at each iteration we check whether if A1 of I is greater than A2 of A2 of j. And if so, we swap the contents of A1 of I with A2 of j. That is, we check whether if the element present at ith location of A1 is greater than jth location of A2. And if so, then we swap both these elements. And then we decrement I and increment j. So first we check whether if 7 is greater than 0. Since 7 is greater than 0, therefore we swap 7 with 0. That is, we swap A1 of I with A2 of j. And after swapping, we decrement I as well as increment j. So now again we check whether if phi is greater than 2. Since phi is actually greater than 2, therefore again we swap A1 of I with A2 of j. That is, we swap A1 of 2 with A2 of 1. And then again we decrement I and increment j. Now we have A1 of I as 3 and A2 of j as 6. So we compare whether if 3 is greater than 6. Since 3 is less than 6, therefore we do not swap and just continue further by decrementing I and incrementing j. Now A1 of I is 1 and A2 of j is 8. Again we check whether if 1 is greater than 8. Since 1 is less than 8, therefore we do not swap and further change the values of I and j. Now we reach at a condition where the value of I is not greater than or equal to 0. Therefore we exit the while loop and sort the array A1 and A2. So first we sort the array A1 and then sort the array A2. So we get the updated contents of array A1 and A2 as 0123 56789, which is the total sorted array, which is our output. So now let's begin with our code. Here we have been given with the driver code where we accept the input and output. We need to just complete the merge function whose arguments are array A1, A2 and the sizes of A1 and A2 respectively, which are represented by the variables n and m. So as we have seen in the explanation part, we first declare two variables, namely I and j, and point them to the the end of array A1 and the beginning of array A2. So we declare I and point it to n-1, which is the end of array A1, and similarly we declare another variable j and point it to the beginning of array A2. Now we insert a while loop with the condition I is greater than or equal to 0 and j is less than m. and at each iteration we check whether if a1 of I is greater than a2 of j. If a1 of I is greater than a2 of j, then we swap a1 of I with a2 of j. And finally, we decrement I and increment j. And after end of the while loop, we first sort the array A1 using the inbuilt sort function of the STL library, and we also sort the array A2. And we are done with the code. We can compile to check whether it runs successfully. So our code is compiled successfully and we can submit it. And our code got submitted successfully. So if you found this video helpful, do hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such upcoming videos on must do coding question for interview preparation. Thank you.